Woo. Good morning, broadcasting live from a small town near Guadalajara. I'm Bill the Geek, and this is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel. And at the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, we try to share the joys of living in Mexico. Good morning, everybody. I thought I was all ready to go. I thought I was all ready, but then I realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in or near me. Right before I clicked the go live button, or right after I clicked the go live button, I said to myself, something's wrong with this picture. How are people going to hear you? And then the mic was way on the other side of the room, but I got it together. Good morning, everybody. We got people in the house. Okay, there should be a volume now. One gypsy. Okay. There you go. Yes, one gypsy traveler, 6 days, and she's going to close on her house in Mexico. 6 days. Congratulations. Mojo Josh is in the house. We did a couple of videos this week. We did a video on gated communities and what that situation was like. But then we did a video that I wanted to do for a long time about, I'm going to call it OXXO. Now, I lived with the Mexican national for 7 years, and her and everybody in her family called OXXO. And none of them speak English. That's what they call it in Spanish. Whatever. I'm going to continue to call it OXXO because that's what the Mexican nationals do. We have Dr. John in the house. Welcome from New Jersey, Dr. John. Christine Prowse is in the house. Good morning, Christine. And I hope Montana is warming up. Catherine. Good morning, Catherine. Great to have you in the house. James and Rena in the house. Ola, 45 days till our Ajijic visit and 26 work days till I retire. Congratulations, James and Rena. Okay, Ginny and John, good morning from Birmingham, Alabama. I hope it's warm and cozy there. CMT 63, good morning from Florida. Zapopan. What are you talking? Dr. John. Now, okay. Now, Crapo Productions. For those of you that don't know, that is he's a doctor. Okay, I call him Dr. John. And so we have a lot to cover today. I'm preparing for my trip to Colima. I got some maps for you. I'm going to a place I didn't think I was going to. I'm going to tell you about how I planned my trip. I think that will be informative. We're going to go into OXXO for just a couple of minutes, and we're going to discuss and celebrate. Anyone that has any questions or comments, I want to thank all of you for clicking the like button. But tomorrow, I'm going to get on a bus around 10 o'clock in the morning. And let's see. Okay, here we go. And here's, I'm going to start near Tequila. And I'm going to take a bus. It's about a 45-minute bus ride. And I think it'll be very entertaining to see what the bus station looks like. But anyway, I take the bus into Guadalajara, and then I got a bus line ticket that's going to take me from Guadalajara to Colima. It's about a 3-hour trip. Okay. Okay, so, okay. It's a 3-hour trip, and it was very interesting how I found out how to take the trip. I figured out how to take the trip through Facebook. Colima has an Expats Patriots group. And it's so funny how people communicate and help one another on the internet. It's like I went into the Colima Facebook group and I found a tour guide, and her name is Lucy. And this is a really hilarious story. I was really planning this trip was a weird experience. I met Lucy through Facebook, and she said, okay, here's what you do. You want to take the bus from where you are, which is near Tequila, to Tlaquepaque, which is right next to Guadalajara. Okay, some people would say that Tlaquepaque is in Guadalajara. That's what I would say. But anyway, I take a bus there, and then I'm getting on a bus line. It's called the ETN bus line. That's like Greyhound, but it's a step up. And once I get on the bus, they'll have Wi-Fi. They have like 6 different videos that you can watch. They have a bathroom. They give you a sandwich and an apple. And then I'll take that right to Colima. Now, and then my tour guide, Lucy, she told me about a town that is right next to Colima, which is called Colama and Colima. So she found me a hotel, and the hotel rate was only $32 a night. So I'm going to stay there for 3 nights. She's going to take me on a tour on day 1 through Colama and Colima. Lucy is married. She has a baby. And she's going to take me to the volcanoes. I'll have my cameras with me. I'll have my drone with me. It should be a fabulous trip. But first, let's start out with the bus station. What was freaking me out is I was looking for the bus station in this town, and I was scared because it was, hey, I'm in Mexico, I'm an American, my Spanish is okay, it's not fabulous. So, like, where is the bus station? Where is the bus station? And so I looked at, there are 2 Oxos in this town. There's one in Central, which is the middle of town, and then, oh, right on, somebody, who just gave me money? Danielle, thank you very much for your donation of $2. That's about 5 tacos. I want to thank you very much. All your contributions really help out the channel. But anyway, I was looking for OXXO, and I was looking for the bus station. There are only 2 OXXOs in town. There's one in El Centro, and then there's an OXXO on the main road, which is kind of like a 4-lane highway. It's not a freeway, but it's kind of like a freeway with slow traffic, 4 lanes. And that's where OXXO number 2 is. So I'll either go to OXXO number 1 in Central or OXXO number 2 on the freeway. Okay. So I was looking up, I was looking up in Google for where's the bus station in this town, and on Google they had a picture of OXXO number 2 on the freeway. So, I'm sorry. So at this OXXO, there's a young lady that works behind the counter, and she's bilingual. She has dual citizenship. She has a United States citizenship. She has Mexican citizenship. And when she's not in the United States, she's here in this town working at OXXO. And I went in and I said, well, where is the bus station? And she said, it's right across the street. So I'm going to show you my first trip to the bus station. Okay, so I'm walking down the street. Do-de-o-de-o, OXO. Okay, here we go. There's OXO right over there. That's my OXO number 2. And in our video about OXO, that's the OXO that we walk through. So here I go. I'm looking for the bus station. I'm looking for the bus station. It's coming up. There are 2. There's bus station number 1, Quickie. And here is the bus station. That is the bus station. That's the head of the bus station right there. You can see they have chairs for people to wait. That is the bus station, okay? That's where I'm going tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. And I'll get on the bus. They have a bus that leaves from this town and goes to Guadalajara every 30 minutes. That is the bus station. You gotta like that. You gotta love Mexico. I love Mexico. Okay, here we go. Okay. Danielle in the Bible, not Danielle. Okay. Rango C. Buenos dias. Love the OXO video. Thank you very much, Rango. Okay. Javier. Guy doesn't look, he didn't look too happy, huh? Yeah. But that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Now, so on LJ, Quickie, now there's a good marketing idea. Now there's a good marketing. What, LJ, what do you mean that's a good marketing idea? And before I forget, I want to send my heart out to the people of Ukraine. I hope something turns around and makes that all a good situation. I just want to send my love out to those people. And also I want to send my love out to Taylor Hawkins, the drummer for Foo Fighters, who died mysteriously yesterday. He used to be the drummer for Alanis Morissette, and back in the late 90s, in the late 90s, Alanis Morissette did a song called Jagged Little Pill, and Taylor Hawkins was the drummer in that song. And I was going through really hard times. I think it was like 1988, 1989, and I was driving in the nighttime from Richmond, Virginia to Cincinnati, Ohio. It was dark, and I had Alanis Morissette's CD, Jagged Little Pill, and I played that song for about 7 hours straight, and that drum line was just like fabulous. But I bless Taylor Hawkins, and I wish him and his family the best. They say he was a great guy. Brian Maiden, good morning to all, and I hope everyone is doing well. So we did the gated community video this week, and we did the OXO video. And here's what OXO looks like for those of you that don't know. It's a very handy little place. Most people would consider it a convenience store like 7-Eleven, and they do have 7-Elevens here in Mexico. And then we're gonna go inside OXO here in a minute. Yeah, that's OXO. OXO is your friend. The truth is, I probably go to OXO like every day. But the amazing thing, now, and then here, there are 20,000 OXOs. There are 20,000 OXOs in South America. They have about 12,000 in Mexico. 20,000 in South America, 12,000 in Mexico. And the video is all about the financial, it's mostly about the financial services, the phone services that they offer. So OXXO is actually like a little banking service. You can receive money, send money, you can buy phone service, you can pay for phone service, you can pay your electric bill. There's all, you can pay most cable bills in OXXO. You can book a bus ticket in OXXO. You can buy airplane tickets in OXXO. OXXO is a strange place. Or you can buy your Heineken, your candy bars, your toothbrush, rice, beans, Frosted Flakes. But the video is all about OXXO, and it was a fun video to make. Okay, we got 30 people in the house. Who's here? Just give us. Oh, here's a little map I made. The little red dots are the OXXOs in the Chapala Ajijic area. I mean, oh, Rango, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. $5. That's like that. Today there's a lady down the street. And you guys, you wouldn't believe where I'm living right now. The house is fabulous. The yard is fabulous. But I tell you what, getting out of here, leaving the house, I can't imagine not having a car, living where I'm living now. But you take a little dirt road. I mean, it's a dirt road. It only fits one car. And then you have to drive across the creek. And then you hit this skinny little paved road. And that road will take me right into Centro. Yesterday, when I went to OXXO and to the bank, oh my God, there were 3 cows in the road, which I've been here 7 weeks now. I've never seen cows in the road. And that's why you never drive at nighttime in Mexico. 3 cows. Oh, okay. So my point was Rango just gave me $5, which is 100 pesos. So after I get out of the broadcast today, which will be at about 11 o'clock, I'm going to drive down past the cows. And there's this lady that makes, she has a grill. And at her grill, she's cooking chickens. Yeah, she'll have about 20 chickens on her grill, and she charges me 90 pesos, which is $4.50. Okay, now $4.50. The real price is 80 pesos, which is $4. But she charges me gringo prices. And I know this because the last time I went there, they packed up I get a half chicken. I get a half chicken that comes with warm tortillas, salsa. What else do they have? Salsa, lettuce. There's some, and a hot pepper. Okay, so the daughter comes out. She's got to be like 30 years old. The daughter comes out, hands me the bag. She looks at her mother and she says, 80 pesos? And then her mother says, no, 90 pesos. So they're charging me gringo prices. But anyway, Rango, with your contribution, Rango, after we broadcast today, I'm going to go down and spend your $5. And I'm going to get a fresh chicken with tortillas, and I'll get 50 cents back in change. Okay, Dan Mack, good morning, Bill. Always great to see you. And Dan Mack, always great to have you in the house. Brian Maiden, can you buy hard liquor in OXXO? Well, let's go inside OXXO and look for the hard liquor. Okay. I'm going to pause this video, and Brian, right behind the counter, right in the middle of the screen, all of those bottles you see are hard liquor. That's what all that stuff is, hard liquor. And they got they do pretty good with the types of hard liquor that you can buy. Of course, you can buy all kinds of tequila there, like Cuervo Gold, Cuervo this, Cuervo that. You can buy like, Jack Daniels. You can buy vodka from the United States. Yeah, they have hard liquor and their prices are very good. Like you can get really pretty decent tequila. You can get a fifth of really good tequila for about $10. Jim Beam comes to mind. And then they have a okay collection of wine that you can buy too. So buying beer, liquor, wine at OXXO, that is their specialty. Brian Maiden, Crapple, 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 Crapple. John Griff gave me some money. I don't believe that. Oh, wow. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on? The money is flowing, Daniel. Oh, Dr. John, Danielle, thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you so much. That really helps the channel out. Thank you for helping the channel out, you guys. You guys are fabulous. Enjoy a big bowl of Pozzoli, and I'll be with you in spirit. Pozzoli, woo! For you guys that, Dr. John, he sent me a message talking about OXXO back in 1980. He said and OXXO started in 1977. And Dr. John said, well, in 1980, I believe he was going to med school in Guadalajara. And that's when OXXO was just starting to show up. And Dr. John sent me a pretty detailed message about what fast food from the United States was available in Mexico at that time. And he said of all the fast food chains that exist, like Burger King, McDonald's, White Castle, none of that was here. The only fast food from the United States in 1980 was, ding, 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 Kentucky Fried Chicken. So I was talking about chicken. That's why you brought that up. Well, that's a tip from Dr. John. He's a wealth of information. Dan Mack, Johnny Walker Red. I do believe you can buy Johnny Walker Red at OXXO, though in Mexico they do have liquor stores. And if you go to a liquor store, and these are privately owned liquor stores, some are better than others, but you can go to those liquor stores and they have it all. They have all the vodka, all the gin. They have a national chain called La Playa, and that in English that means the beach, and that's like a serious liquor store. They have everything in there, and La Playa is in most major cities in Mexico, not available in the small towns. Javier, wait a minute, Javier. 67,000 pesos is a little over $3,000. Okay, Javier, I think I missed something here. Oh, Javier, let me scroll up over here. I think I missed some stuff. Okay. Louise Gamble from Omaha, Nebraska. Hola, Louise. I have a very good friend that lives in Omaha, Rango. Dana, then enjoy your chicken. Thank you. Javier, it's going to be 92 degrees here today, south of Puebla, Que Bueno. When I woke up this morning, it was 51 degrees, and it'll be a high of 89 today. And I'm going to tell you, This week it's been about 90 degrees in the daytime, but you get up in the morning and it's 41 degrees. And it feels chilly. But when it's 91 degrees, and this whole area, Chapala, Ajijic, Tequila, Guadalajara, they say that area, which is a pretty big area, is the best climate in the world. And that's because there is like zero humidity. So I sit out here on the back porch in the afternoon. It's 92 degrees, and it seems like it's like 69 degrees. When I lived in Puerto Vallarta in August, you don't want to go outside. But I tell you, that's another reason I love Mexico. I'm from Ohio with snow. Let's take a look at it. This is Columbus, Ohio. That's right along the Olentangy River. In the wintertime, I don't do that anymore. I don't do this anymore. I haven't seen that in 10 years. That's another reason I live in Mexico. Not only is it very cheap, but it's warm all year throughout Mexico. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, Brian Maiden. Brian Maiden would 67,000 pesos. Is that fair amount there? Yeah, now Brian, why are you asking that question? Danielle, been watching videos, first time chatting. Excellent. Thank you very much, Daniel. Okay, Bill, do you ever just say no gringo prices, please? I'm not a tourist. I live here full time. Would that work? I don't know. I've never tried that. But if I think I'm getting ripped off, I will ask for a better price. Or there's so much competition for every service down here. Many times I'll just walk away and go to the place that's next door and get a better price. There's another lady that sells chickens on the street about a quarter mile from where the lady that I buy from. So I think today I might visit her and see what is going on. Moto started as a beer dispensary originally. Okay, Javier, I always ask for the gringo prices. Then they always give me a lower price because they know I'm hip. Okay, Javier, I'll try that. Well, are the liquor stores still gated and require you to stand outside on the sidewalk and place the order through a portal? No, Dr. John, I've never been to a liquor store like that. Now, again, I've only lived in Puerto Vallarta, Guadalajara, Chapala, and Ajijic. And I've been to major liquor stores and small liquor stores in all of those places. And no, you just go inside. It's like going to Walmart, except they have liquor, right? You go inside, you look around for your liquor. They got the vodka section, the rum section, the tequila section, and you go in there and do your shopping and buy your alcohol. So Dr. John, no. Ooh, one gypsy traveler sounds like you've been to Chicago late at night. Oh, okay. Oh, now in Ohio, for years, they have state stores. All the liquor was sold through state stores. And there you go in and you take a number. All the liquor, they have pictures of the liquor. The liquor was locked up behind glass doors. And they have little numbers. No, they have pieces of paper. You write down the number associated with the type of liquor you want to buy. Then you go to a glass enclosed counter and you give them the piece of paper, and then you buy your liquor. That's why I like California so much, because you just go into the grocery store and buy liquor. Okay. Daniel Mack, the Scioto River right out front of my house. Woo! That was Riverside. That snow Dan Mac is right next to Riverside Drive. Riverside Drive. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. I hear you about the snow. Dan Mac, I hear you about the snow. Got 8 years and I'll be joining you. Come on down. Dan Mac, no more snow for me. I haven't seen snow, kind of, sort of, in 17 years. LJ, what online newspaper is it best for following Ajijic Lake Chapala area crime trends? Saw there have been some murders in Hocotepec just recently. There's a publication. It's called The Guardian. I'll look up some sources that are in English, and I will have those ready for you by next week. LJ, you may want to send me a comment to remind me to do that. I'm going to Colima. Yeah, I'm going to Colima, and in that Facebook group, they said that the narcos were battling each other at nighttime. A couple of people have been killed. And they said and the people were saying, well, as long as you're not one of the narcos, they won't bother you. But they said, be careful. And people were alarmed because this hadn't happened in Colima for a very long time. And if narcos are killing narcos in Hocotepec, it's probably over drug territories. But usually they don't bother tourists. They're just killing each other. And if you're not buying drugs or, God forbid, selling drugs, the narcos will leave you alone. So it's kind of like the United States. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What's going on? Moto LJ, where Bill lives, is pretty much U.S. expats. So it doesn't matter. No, Moto, I live in the country. Let's see. I haven't seen an American or a Canadian here in about 7 weeks, other than when I did the videos on the place near Puerto Vallarta, the 2 cities near Puerto Vallarta. All I saw there were gringos. That's all I saw. That's all I saw for the 2 or 3 days that I was there. But where I live here, between Tequila and Guadalajara, I never see any Caucasians, ever. Everybody that I see is a Mexican national. Israel, James, hi, Bill. Have you been to Querétaro, Mexico? Wife and I are thinking about moving there. Okay. I can put it on my list, and as I move down the road making these videos, I'm going to be going places. This trip to Colima is an experimental trip, because this is the first trip I'm going to make that's going to be all on the bus, and this is a total experiment. And it's relieving so much stress, because I get on one bus, then I take a taxi to another bus, then I take a bus for 3 hours, take a taxi to a inexpensive, nice hotel, and I got all this information from the internet through Expat Facebook groups. So, and before I figured out this new system, I was worried, like, how am I going to get to all these places that people are asking me about? But now I'll be on the bus, and the bus is fabulous. I can take my book with me. I can watch videos on the bus. The buses are real cheap. For me to go from Guadalajara to Colima in the bus is going to cost me like 362 pesos. That's $18. Then a 3-hour bus ride, $18. Then I get a 50% senior citizens discount card, because I'm so old, I'm over 60. So that 3-hour bus ride is going to cost me $9. $9, 3 hours. For me to drive from Guadalajara to Colima, that would take me like at least a little over a half tank of gas. There's like 1,000 pesos, which is $25 one way. Then I'm going to pay tolls. I'm going to pay like 500 pesos in tolls. That's another $25 one way. That's $50 round trip. That's $100. But with this new system that I have, I can go about anywhere in Mexico, be safe. I mean, I'm ready. So thank you for your question. Have you heard of it? And I will look that up. Okay, now here we go. I'm way behind. Everybody. Oh my God, I'm so behind here. Okay, yeah, here we go. Javier, only gringos wear shorts and tank tops in Mexico. That's how they pick gringos out. That's funny. It's kind of true though. Right? Does Walmart still sell liquor? Yes, Walmart does sell liquor. Senor Mexico, buenos dias, Bill. Hola, Senor Mexico. Susan, hi, Susan from Ajijic. Glad to have you in the house. LJ, that is a suburb of Guadalajara, my friend. Okay. Dan Mack, here in Columbus, Kroger stores have the liquor stores inside them. Dan Mack, Kroger's, for those of you that don't know Kroger's is a major grocery chain in many parts of the country. Its headquarters is in Cincinnati, Ohio. And Kroger's was my first real job when I was 16 years old. I was a cashier and I was making $6 an hour when I was 16 working at Kroger's. I loved working at Kroger's. I was in the Retail Clerks Union, which means when you worked on a holiday like the 4th of July, you got triple time. So when I was 16, I was making $15 an hour, and that's back like in 1970. I was making the money. I bought me a VW Beetle. Okay, yeah, Kroger's, okay. Let's see what's going on. LJ, not anything near a suburb. You may just have heard Bill explain the cows in the road. Yeah, Moto, I'm out in the country, man. I'm looking out windows right now. I'm looking at mountains. I can't see any houses. And when you wouldn't believe, Moto, I am not near anything. I'm not in a suburb. Okay, Danielle, we lived in the Northeast all of our lives. Northeast, okay. Retired last October. My wife and I have our 4-year visas, okay, and never want to see snow again. Yeah, man, snow, no snow. Okay, let me see what's going on here. I'm reading. Okay, here we go. Yes, okay. LJ, no, my friend. Yeah, I'm in the country. Danielle, see you April 1st in Ajijic. Come on down. Ajijic is a good place. LJ, look for Guadalajara. There you go. Guadalajara Reporter. There you go. Full access requires a subscription. They cover lakeside news. Dr. John always has the information. Danielle was in the Lake Chapala area in 2019. We loved it. The Lake Chapala area is cool. Okay. Rango. Okay. Quattraro, maybe that'll be my next trip. One gypsy traveler, over 60, haha. You want to get married, have babies, and live in the country? Okay. Okay, without the babies and getting married part, ha. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get married again. Javier, let sleeping dogs lie, just saying. Bill, have you been to La Crucecita down there near the Pacific south of Oaxaca? Have a little house shack that I'm moving to in 2024. Very good. Very good. Anywhere in Mexico is pretty cool. What are you planning to see in Colima? What are you planning to see in Colima? Colima is just a CMT 63. Thank you very much for the question there. I've made many trips from Guadalajara to Malaki, and Colima is a big city, kind of a big city. I'm not sure what the population is, but we always go by it. And they have a big volcano there. One year the volcano was exploding. You could see the fire at the top of the volcano. So I'm just curious. About Colima. I'm not sure what I'm going to find. And I think my channel is going to evolve into sharing cities and towns where Americans or Canadians can live cheaply and safely and comfortably. You see many YouTubers, there's a YouTuber in Puerto Vallarta. She just does videos on Puerto Vallarta all the time. You know, Puerto Vallarta is popular. Guadalajara is popular. Cancun is popular. Los Cabos is popular. But Mexico is huge. And I'm 65. I think this is going to be my full-time gig until I die. I'll be on the road. I'll be on a bus when I die with my camera and my drone, right? I'll be in the bus. I'll be dead, right? They'll say, who's this? Oh, that's Bill the Geek. He's been on this bus 50 times. But I want to surprise my subscribers with information, and people may be thinking about Chapala Ajijic. People may be thinking about living in Puerto Vallarta. They just don't know. So CMT 63, I got a guide. I'm going to go to Colima, and my guide Lucy, she's a Canadian. And we did a phone interview on Wednesday to plan what we're going to cover in 2 days. And Lucy told me that she came to visit Guadalajara 17 years ago. She had planned on spending 3 months in Guadalajara, and she just never went back to Canada. She's been here for 17 years. And she was a tour guide in Guadalajara for years. And then she found Colima. Colima is a town right next to Colima. So she found Colima and she never left. And I bet there are many, many little towns and cities like this throughout Mexico. So to answer your question, CMT 63, why are you going to Colima? I'm just going to check it out and to share it with you. I think I'm going to get about 4 videos out of this trip. Okie dokie. Here, K. Ray Taro. Thank you, Moto. Thank you. Okay, let me go back. Oh, here we go. MJ. Hi, Bill. Can you tell me how Mexican passport holders can stay in Mexico more than 180 days since they are Mexican but holding American passport? Can you tell me how Mexican passport holders, okay. That's kind of confusing, can stay in Mexico more than 180 days since they are Mexican but holding an American passport. Are you talking about, MJ, are you asking about people with dual citizenship? Because if they're a Mexican citizen, well, they can come down here and stay as long as they want. I'm a little confused. Susan, OXXO is Mexico's 7-Eleven. Yes, it is. And they're great. Moto, okay, thank you very much. James and Rena. Do local police frown on window tint? I've seen a bunch of cars with window tints. My car has slight tinting in the rear back seats, and it's a SUV, but I don't think it's a problem down here. In fact, many police cars have tinted windows, but I see tinted windows down here all the time. I don't think it's a problem. Mikey 3377, what are the land prices in Ahihique? What are the land prices? So you're talking about land prices and not housing prices. All I can say is where I was living in Chapala, when we moved in there, the ex bought the house, and it came with a backyard that she did not own. She rented the backyard. I think they were charging her like $15 a month. It was it was a pretty sizable backyard, and to buy that backyard was going to cost her $30,000. And that lot is about the size that backyard lot was about the average size of a lot people would buy and put a house on. So that lot was it was an okay size lot. Watch the video on gated communities in Mexico. And when drone goes up and you see those empty lots, that's about the size of her rented lot. And that lot was about $30,000, I would assume. But I bet that price now, that was the price about 3 or 4 years ago. I bet that price now is up to about $40,000 for the lot. Woo! Okay, Moto, listen to George Strait. His song about cowboy that left for Colima and found a beautiful Mexican girl. Thank you, Moto. I don't remember that. Javier, no one has tinted car windows by me. Okay. I've seen them. I remember seeing them. And the word is my neighbor in Puerto Vallarta. He was about 20 years old. That was about 8 years ago. He said he was a narco, and he said if you see cars that don't have license plates, that those are narcos. And I've seen many cars without license plates with tinted windows. So whatever. Oh, Javier, good to know. Okay. Jean and John will be in Ahihique over Easter. We hear they have large celebration. Will you be there to video it? We'll be at the Nuevo Posada. I tell you what, Gene and John, the Nuevo Posada, I've stayed there. I stayed there for 3 nights about 2 months ago. It's an excellent location. And this is it's in downtown Ahihique. You get a free breakfast there, but it's only about 4 blocks from the plaza. And I tell you, if you want a party that's going to be a good time for Easter, it's like a 1-week celebration. Semana de Santos, which is the week of the saints, and Mexicans go crazy. When I lived in Puerto Vallarta during this week, the week of Easter, me and all of the Americans and Canadians that I knew would stay at home because the beaches are full, the hotels are full. At nighttime, it's just a big party. Yeah, Easter week is huge. Okay, LJ, Bill, like your idea of doing more video emphasis away from Ahihique Lake Chapala. Gringo traps. Try and find the not yet discovered, more inexpensive places. Okay, LJ, you hit it right on the head. LJ and all of you out there, it's like there's so much of Mexico, and if you get away, I mean, I love Ahihique, and I think I love Ahihique more than Chapala. I loved Guadalajara. I loved Puerto Vallarta, but those are popular places. I was looking at a Facebook group in Colima, and this lady was offering a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house for rent, and she wanted 8,000 pesos a month. That's $400 a month. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, centrally located. It looked like maybe it was like 5 years old. And the more places you go that people don't know about, or even Jocotepec. Jocotepec, when I did the video on Jocotepec, I met 4 American Canadians drinking coffee on the plaza. And I said, well, how much can you get a place to rent here? And one guy said to get a really nice place, you can pay about $500 a month. That's Jocotepec, which is about 30 minutes from Chapala, Ajijic. So yes, I want to start making videos. I'm going to make a video trip, I believe, once every 2 weeks. But I want to go to places that are not very popular, off the main paths, so that people can have options. Okay, now here we go. Okay, CMT 63. Do you know if Santa Semana is a big holiday lakeside? Yes, it is. It's a huge celebration throughout Mexico. Moto is way too expensive for the average U.S. American. Beautiful, but expensive. And that's right. You need to apply for an extended stay visa. Okay. CJ63 will be in Nuevo Posada until the 14th. It's a great place. That hotel, Nuevo Plaza, I highly recommend it. It's not the fanciest place, but it's really clean. The people are very nice. It's right on the lake. If you stay at Nuevo Posada, if you can arrange it, you want to make sure that you stay on the 3rd floor, because on the 3rd floor they have little balconies on the lake side of the hotel, and at nighttime you hear the lake. It sounds like the ocean, and you have your own little private walled patio facing the lake with an open wall looking out over the lake. And they have a restaurant there with really good food. And again, that hotel is just like, it's 4 blocks away from everything. CMT 63, you're going to be in good shape. You'll love it. Moto Bill, I thought non-Mex folks could not own any property. Is that still true? No, I know all kinds of Americans and Canadians that own property. No problem. You can come down here and buy all the property you want. Michelle Jackson, what is the safest city for senior single females? I mean, Michelle, this place is so huge. You may feel comfortable. Now, Ajijic is a strange place just because of the large number of Americans and Canadians that live in that community. But Michelle, it depends. I'm going to say it depends upon your Spanish-speaking levels. A little bit. I would say pretty much you can live anywhere in Mexico and nobody's going to bother you. And people, if you're a senior citizen, you may be treated much better than you are treated in the United States anywhere in Mexico. Mexico is pretty safe as long as you don't do stupid stuff like go out the bars and hang out until like 6 o'clock in the morning and get all drunk, and then maybe you got diamonds and gold around your neck, Yeah, you're going to get ripped off. But But if you're just staying at home, watching TV, taking walks, going to the beach in the daytime, you can go pretty much anywhere in Mexico and be safe. Javier, taxi drivers put their floor mats on the dashboard to keep it cooler from the hot sun. Okay, very good. LJ, yes, you guys, we've got 41 people in the house. LJ, thank you for your support. Click the like button. Thank you very much. Marianne Kane, where are UI? At your friend's place? The one from Puerto Vallarta. Where are UI? Marianne Kane, where are UI? What is UI? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. James Arena. Americans can buy property, just have to jump through some hoops to buy 50 off the coast. Yep. Moto. Okay. LJ. James and Rhea, you are correct. Never been any restrictions on Americans buying land in Mexico. The only areas that require that type of special treatment are within the coastal zones. Brian Maiden, do homeowner who is renting willing to have different people sharing the house, 3 bedrooms, just too big, but the rent price is great, if this makes sense. Okay, Brian, that's a little bit confusing. Maybe you can clarify that. Crapple Productions. The beach seems to be the most popular destinations during Semana Santa. That is true. Okay, where are you? Sorry, Bill. Where are you? Okay, Marion Kane. I am in a very small town between Guadalajara and Tequila, Mexico. So if you're in Tequila, Mexico, let me get this map right here. Okay. If you look at the Start Here button on the map, that arrow points to Tequila. And you can see the second arrow that says then here, that is Guadalajara. To drive from the first arrow to Guadalajara, that's going to take you about an hour. It's probably about 50 miles. I am right between Tequila and Guadalajara. Okay. Javier, I hear the cowbell. That means the garbage truck is coming. Okay, Javier. That's a funny thing. That is very funny. Because in Puerto Vallarta and in Guadalajara, when the garbage people come, they do ring a cowbell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ding-a. And then you know they're coming to pick up the garbage. In Guadalajara, when they would come to the house to pick up the garbage, you would hear the cowbell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. And you leave the garbage collectors a tip. And usually I would leave them 10 pesos. For Christmas, I might give them 40 pesos. And if you give them an okay tip, they would come, I forget if it was 2 or 3 times a week, but there are times when you are going to have a lot of garbage. Maybe you cut down a tree, maybe you bought a bunch of stuff, you got a bunch of cardboard and styrofoam to get rid of. Okay, so if you give the garbage collectors a tip, a good tip like 10 pesos or 20 pesos, that's 50 cents or $1 regularly, when it's time for them to take away the big stuff, they can take it or not take it. But if you tip the garbage collectors regularly, they'll always take your stuff. Or sometimes you might have 4 bags of garbage instead of 1 bag. Well, if you tip the garbage collector regularly, they always take all of your stuff. Woo! Oh. Okay, thanks, Crapple. We're leaving on Thursday right before Easter, and I was wondering how early should we plan to ride to the airport during that time? wondering how early we should plan to ride to the airport during that time. I'm a little confused at that comment statement. Okay, Christine Prowse, gotta go. Have a great week. Okay, I'm almost I'm getting ready to get out of here myself. Moto. That's right. Okay, folks, it's almost time for Bill to get out of here. And for people that are watching, okay. So, folks, for people that are watching the rebroadcast and you want to donate to our channel to help us pay for bus tickets and hotel and all of that stuff, if you're watching the rebroadcast, we have a donate button in the description below. And if you click the donate button, you can pay through Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or PayPal. And you can give 50 cents, $1, or $1 million, whatever makes sense for you. So I got my big trip planned for this week. For this week, I think my next video might be taking the bus in Mexico, or Americans traveling within Mexico, because I'm using a bus service. It's called ETN, and they're throughout Mexico. They have an excellent website. Just do a search for ETN Mexico, and at the very top of the page, you type in where you are, where you want to go, and like the bus that goes from Guadalajara to Colima, it leaves every hour. I was worried about that. They have a service called Premier Plus. I've been on that many times. There's another service. It's just called Plus, and like if you're going from Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta, that service would be called, I think it's called Premier, no, it's called Puerto Vallarta Plus. And they just go back and forth from, but the next video I might make is on getting the bus and taking taxis around in Mexico, because there's certain things that you need to know, certain things that I'm gonna have to do this afternoon to make sure that I don't get screwed up on my trip. Then take the trip this week. I will be in the Colima area for 3 nights. I'll leave tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. I think I'll get to Colima around 3 o'clock. I'll be paying about $30 a night for a hotel, which is an excellent rate. Oh, yeah. And then I'll be with my guide. I'm going to introduce you to my guide, Lucy, in Colima. And so we'll have video on Colima, the volcano, and Colama. So I'm really excited. The rest of the day I'll be planning what I'm going to do, and it's going to be a fun trip. Okay. Moto, you're welcome. Yeah, contact me. Have a great weekend, everyone. Crapo, love hanging out with Bill and everybody here each Saturday. Stay well. Good luck on the trip, LJ. Thank you very much. Christine Prowse, and enjoy your trip. Thank you all. Love the bus and taxi video idea. And somebody, I forget who it was, last week said, do a video on gated communities. Was that you, LJ? I forget who it was, but that's what I did this week. That is why that video exists. Okay, you guys, this is Bill the Geek. I love you all. Thank you for the 32 likes that I got. Thank you for the donations that I got. Any suggestions on where to learn Spanish? Marion, in the description below, there's a guy in there. In the description below, this guy's name is Alejandro. He is an immigration attorney in Guadalajara. He speaks 5 languages. His English is excellent. And you can email him from the email in the description below. And I don't know what he charges, but he will do one-on-one Spanish lessons. I have used Rosetta Stone, and there are all kinds of services out there, but you need to get a teacher and practice regularly, and you will be good to go. Okay, you guys, love you all. Have a great week. I will be back with some what I think will be really good videos next week and for weeks to come. And if you're not a subscriber, think about hitting the subscribe button. Love you all. Happy weekend. Adios, amigos. And Jack Webb. Jack Webb is on a plane right now. He comes every week. Jack Webb is on a plane. He says he'll be in Ajijic at noon at the Lake Chapala Society. Congratulations, Love to Travel, who will be closing on her house in about 6 days. Congratulations, CMT 63, who will be here very shortly. And congratulations to all the people that watch my channel that are making the move to Mexico. God bless you all. I'm out of here. Adios, amigos. Love you all. Bye-bye.